In a significant diplomatic development, high-ranking officials from the United States and Russia met in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, to discuss a potential resolution to the ongoing war in Ukraine. This meeting, notably conducted without the presence of Ukrainian representatives, marks a new phase in international efforts to address the nearly 3-year-long conflict. Background and participants. The discussions were led by U.S. officials and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, with mediation efforts by Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman. The meeting lasted for several hours and aimed to establish a framework for future negotiations. The decision to hold talks without Ukrainian participation has raised concerns among international stakeholders, particularly in Kiev and the European Union. Key agreements and principles. During the meeting, both parties reportedly reached a preliminary understanding on several foundational principles to guide future negotiations. 1. A restoration of diplomatic channels. Both sides agreed to reopen and adequately staff embassies in their respective countries, signaling an effort to improve direct communication and reduce misunderstandings. 2. A formation of high-level negotiation teams. Specialized teams from the U.S. and Russia will be appointed to formulate the terms of a potential peace agreement, ensuring structured and sustained dialogue. 3. Exploration of economic and geopolitical cooperation. While both nations remain deeply opposed in many respects, they acknowledged the necessity of discussing economic and strategic interests that could facilitate post-war stability. 4. A commitment to ongoing dialogue. The meeting concluded with a pledge to continue negotiations, though no clear timeline was set for the next round of talks. Reactions and implications. The absence of Ukrainian representation in these initial talks has been met with strong criticism from Ukrainian leadership. President Volodymyr Zelensky has made it clear that Ukraine will not recognize any agreement reached without its direct involvement, emphasizing the need to protect Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. European leaders have also expressed concern, warning against any agreement that does not involve Ukraine. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz and other EU officials have reiterated that any sustainable peace must align with international law and ensure Ukraine's security. Saudi Arabia's role as the host of these discussions is seen as part of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's broader ambition to position the kingdom as a key player in global diplomacy. Hosting such high-level talks enhances Saudi Arabia's international profile while demonstrating its strategic interest in regional and global stability. Next steps. While this meeting has laid the groundwork for further discussions, significant challenges remain. The U.S. administration has indicated a desire for swift progress, but acknowledges the complexities involved in addressing territorial disputes, security guarantees, and military withdrawals. Going forward, the international community will be closely watching whether Ukraine is included in future negotiations and how European allies will shape the final outcome of the peace process. The road ahead remains uncertain, but this meeting marks the beginning of a potentially pivotal diplomatic effort to bring an end to the war in Ukraine.